Fala galera, beleza? Sou o Games aqui, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Dessa vez trago para vocês a continuação direta aqui da nossa série de R4MASTERED. Bom, olha o climão que tá isso aqui, mano. Vamos lá, chegamos nessa fazenda finalmente. E espero que vocês estejam se divertindo aqui comigo. Quem puder se inscrever no canal, eu agradeço de coração. Se você puder deixar um comentário em como estão os vídeos. É um palco, mano. Eita. God damn, exatamente. Caralho, que da hora. Eu lembrava que tinha uma parte nesse estilo. E realmente muito maneiro. Então vambora, vamos arregaçar. Galera, eu não vou alterar a música, ok? Então se der direito autoral no vídeo, é isso aí. Opa! Caraca! Olé! Nossa, mano. Dancei muito. Eu nem vi os caras vindo. Beleza, vamos nessa, mano. Pô, tem um baita lanternão aqui. Aí sim. Vem, vem. Ihu! Que delícia. Toma. Muito bom, mano. Cara, é muito bom, mano. Vem, seus vagabundos. Cadê? Solinho de guitarra sensacional, hein? Haha, moleque. Vem. Pode vir. O Barry tá curtindo ali. Muito foda, mano. Tá. Nós.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Caraca, mano. O bagulho foi tudo pelos ares. Rock and roll na fazenda. Insano. Bom. Por onde que eu vou entrar aqui?
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got. Before the ambulance.
Beleza. Já entendi mais ou menos o que eu vou ter que fazer aqui. Ó, tem uma escada aqui. É muito fácil, né? Tipo, tudo que você tem que fazer tá praticamente do lado do seu cenário. Não tem que explorar quase nada direito pra conseguir fazer alguma coisa. Oh, não, 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 não cai. Não! Ah! Ai, ai. Vocês estão lendo as legendas, mano? É muito engraçado as coisas que esse cara fala.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Ok, vamos nessa.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves.
Barquinho
How come
viking.
I never heard of these guys before.
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
We all spend a third of our
Cara, Vikings é uma série muito boa. Eu recomendo bastante quem gostar desse tipo de coisa.
First real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
night springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones seeks
Ok.
in this dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good.
Show de bola. Eita. Bem tranquilo.
What's that? What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I gotta wait.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Meu Deus, mano. Putz. Ali eu dei... Talvez seja interessante trazer eles pra cá. Deixa eu ver. O que eu consigo fazer. Mano do céu, velho. Acho que vai dar. Beleza. Difícil. Sem item é difícil. Beleza, galera, deu certo. Alguns inimigos caíram na eletricidade, mas não muitos pelo jeito. Eu não sei se tinha como eu atirar e acontecer alguma coisa. Seria interessante. Pegamos uma lanterna muito boa aqui. Do jeito é pra cá que a gente tem que vir. O Barry já tava aqui, sem vergonha.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Estamos com pouca munição, hein, cara.
Careful, Al!
É, já melhorou um pouco. Mesmo assim não é muito. Ah, não, aí melhorou. 8.
Open, okay?
Esses brutamontes aí são fortes, hein? É doido. 3 tiros de escopeta pra matar os caras. E agora a gente sobe mais um pouco. Vamos nessa.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking
Pega a pilha.
off their busy schedule to join me here.
Show de bola, mano.
Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business. Pretty busy.
Aqui, ó, show.
Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with the ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of 2 burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Tem uma motosserra ali, ia ser da hora se tivesse como pegar ela, hein? Ali, ó. Não sei se vocês chegaram a ver. Nossa, aquele caminhão vai vir atrás de mim, quer ver? Ah, imaginei.
Got to be kidding me.
Até que não foi tão difícil assim. Cadê o vagabundo? Tá achando que tá fácil a vida? Pra criar conteúdo tem que gravar vídeo, meu bem. Chave do sítio. São explosivos? Não.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Show de bola.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla. Eu tô indo encontrar com um Ragnarok. Caralho, olha que da hora os escudão. Tem a cabeça de... Eu pensei que fosse um... Não, tem tipo uma âncora de ponta cabeça ali, ó, tá vendo? É muito da hora, mano.
Lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
Vamos dar uma olhadinha aqui na casinha, ó, o cafezinho. Cafezinho é bom, hein? O que mais nós temos por aqui? Bom, não tem nada, gente. Ô, barrigudo, dá licença. Valeu.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Os caras tão potente. Tá, mas da onde que é o fuzil da casa? É no andar de cima? Bora lá ver.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were on the booby edge.
Olha, tem um escrito aqui.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding.
Guitarrona.
Sound awesome. Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on.
Achamos. Show de bola.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. The record's probably just a little dusty.
Que aconteceu? Se que tivesse bugado. Pô, mó bom a música, hein?
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Al, I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, you're like a brother.
I'm a writer,
Por
God.
que eles andam com aquele negócio ali, tá ligado?
I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Tem alguém vendo eles? E vai acontecer alguma fita. A véia, ó. Ué.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Ah, é pra baixo.
Thinking, I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned. Alice! Jagger had Alice, and so she had me. Alice! I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
What the fuck, mano? A véia apareceu do nada ali.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Olha lá.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Eu até arrepiei agora, mano, na moral.
No, I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Ah, tá. E o começo do jogo, ó. Por que que a gente acorda no carro?
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
On Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding
Então o Alan tá escrevendo uma história que tá se tornando realidade.
Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Episódio 5, o Creek.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring...
Bom, galera, é o seguinte, eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. A gente continua daqui no próximo vídeo, direto do início do episódio 5. Vai ser muito legal. Espero que vocês estejam se divertindo aqui comigo. Quem puder se inscrever no canal, como sempre eu peço para vocês, ajuda demais a gente a ir para frente, a crescer aqui e me traz mais motivação para continuar criando conteúdo aqui no YouTube. Muito obrigado para quem assistiu até aqui. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Até o próximo vídeo. Valeu e falou!